Hey, this is Rob Beardsley with Lone Star Capital. I'm here at the Dallas Property Management Operations Forum hosted by IMN. Day one is about to end today, and I just wanted to talk about some of the thoughts that we've been having and about the market and about operations. So over the last 10 years, we've seen rents grow tremendously, which has allowed property values to grow, and you could be a not so great operator and end up looking like a genius, doubling your money in 3 to 5 years because simply rents were growing so much, as well as cap rates falling, increasing valuations. A lot of people don't think that's going to keep on happening. We've seen asset prices pretty much stay flat. Cap rates are low, and it's hard to imagine them going much lower. They could, especially with the recent drop in interest rates, but the bias or the likelihood of rates going higher or lower, they're more likely to go higher than lower in the next 3 to 5 years. So that's a similar story with valuations. Valuations are likely to stay flat, if maybe not go down. NOI should stay strong. The underlying fundamentals of the U.S. economy are strong, so that shouldn't, there shouldn't be an strong economic recession for multifamily, but valuations could be hit, and people aren't going to be doubling their money in 5 years with ease. And something I always say is a rising market or cap rate compression washes away all sins of poor management. So my point is, in today's time of trying to make deals pencil and trying to find the deals with value, we're less sold on deals that have the rent increase value add component. Just because we've heard that story before, and this deal that you're looking at has likely already been value added, where they've taken the rents from $800 to $950 to $1,050, and the story that you can again go in with granite, etc., and raise the rents again, we have a hard time with that one. So the focus and the business plans that we can definitely buy into are finding bloated expenses on P&Ls and reducing them, managing properties with just better operationally, finding scale in local markets in order to reduce your payroll and find other synergies in your portfolio. Obviously, occupancy plays are still there to the extent that you find a property that's undermanaged, underperforming from an occupancy perspective, maybe due to marketing, maybe due to curb appeal, management quality. Being able to take a property from 60-70% occupancy up to 90%, you're going to create a lot of value, even if you don't push rents at all. So over the next 5, maybe even 10 years, as we, in my opinion at least, see a more flat projected increase in property value, it's better to focus on expense reduction and lease-up plays than trying to find the classic interior value add where you can bump rents another $150, because at the end of the day, residents can afford to pay so much, and they only will pay so much, especially when you're in the B class, even B plus especially asset class, because now you're starting to really compete with newer product that's coming online. And as most of you know, there's a lot of new supply coming into these growth markets that we like so much and expect this rent growth, but you're going to have a hard time getting your rent pops when you're starting to compete with Class A deals that are leasing up and they're giving out concessions. So puts you at a disadvantage, just because no matter how hard you value add a 8-foot ceiling B-class 80s deal, it'll never compete with a new A-class property. So yeah, those are my thoughts here at the Dallas IMN Property Management Operations event. We'll see you next time.